The executive of the People's National Party, PNP, is to meet today to decide if a special delegates conference will be held in July to facilitate the internal leadership election. Member of Parliament for Manchester Central, Peter Bunting, is challenging the current president, Dr. Peter Phillips. Mr. Bunting is adamant that calling a special delegates conference next month to choose a leader would be contrary to the party's regulations and would also be grossly unfair to him as a candidate. He wants the election to take place during the party's annual conference in September. Party chairman Fitz Jackson says the date of the election will only be decided by the executive during today's meeting. Vice Chairman of the National Road Safety Council, NRSC, Dr. Lucian Jones, wants tougher actions against motorists who fail to pay their outstanding traffic tickets. Dr. Jones says the NRSC met with the National Security Minister last Friday to discuss the process they have made with sorting out the ticketing system. Dr. Jones says they are now trying to determine if the 60,000 are unpaid tickets.
What we call failed tickets, those tickets that are either not recorded as being paid because there's some mismatch between the driver's license and the ticket, or between the offense and the ticket number. So having dealt with those matters, there's about 300,000 of them. We're left with about 60,000.
Jamaica is not getting its workers and students at their most productive due to the stress of using roads. That's the claim from Senator Matthew Samuda. Mr. Samuda was speaking at a road safety function over the weekend. The corporate area, in particular, has been a traffic nightmare for the past few months due in part to the multiple roadworks taking place under the government's legacy project.
Have we ever considered the impact, the stress that is created from using our roads in Jamaica? Have we considered the impact on productivity? We haven't. And that is indeed a major concern for a country that has the productivity issues that Jamaica does. We are not allowing persons and our citizens to reach to work, to reach to school with a healthy state of mind. It is stressful to traverse our roads. Now, it's our roads, it's public roads, and we are the persons that are using them. It is adventure to say that
there are calls for the Jamaica Public Service Company to step up its program to clear trees from its power lines. It follows a tragic incident on Sunday where a teenage boy was killed while picking mangoes in Hamilton Gardens, Portmore, St. Catherine. President of the Hamilton Gardens Citizens Association, Delroy Dobney, says JPS workers who have been working in the community recently need to add tree cutting to their operations.
JPS did some extensive work in the Hamilton Gardens community, but at no time have I observed that they did any tree separation from the power lines. And there's quite a few trees in the Hamilton Gardens community which are coming in contact with the power lines, and this is one such tree that caused the execution of this individual.
16-year-old Tyrese Winter of Christian Penn in the parish was electrocuted as he climbed the tree to pick mangoes. The residents are also upset about the length of time it took the JPS as well as the emergency response teams to get to the scene. They say firefighters arrived 2 hours after and JPS workers 3 hours after. And we go on to sports. At Sports Times, Bangladesh reached 300 for 3 after 39 overs against the West Indies in match number 23 of the ICC Cricket World Cup in Somerset, England. After being sent into bat, the Windies posted 321 for 8 from their 50 overs. Shea Hope top scored with 96, while Evan Lewis and Shimron Hetmar also chipped in with half centuries. Jamaicans Chris Gale and Andre Russell both got out for a duck. Mustafa Rahman took 3 for 59 and that's for Bangladesh. The Caribbean side have met Bangladesh 4 times previously in World Cup history, with the Windies winning 3 and the other being a no result. The last time both teams met at the World Cup was in 2011, and the West Indies won that game by 9 wickets. The West Indies needs a victory to stay in contention for a chance to qualify for the semi-finals of the tournament. And that wraps up the Midday News. I'm Herman Green. Join us at 7 for the Primetime News Package. On behalf of the News, Sports and Production teams, good afternoon.